Hello and welcome everybody. This is SWGoH back with more counters to a whole slew of Kylo teams that I've been seeing around in my arena shard. This team has been by far the most reliable. Darth Revan, Baslashan, Kylo Ren Unmasked, or really any really tanky pre-taunting tank, and then Malak and Thrawn. The big key here is that with especially any team with Hux, you need Thrawn to survive Kylo's big AoE, which I've seen is doing around 80, but upwards of 90,000 damage. So he's got to be at least Relic 1 with some good protection mods or higher relics to help. I will say that this lineup is very good, but it doesn't win everything for me. You know, sometimes it just takes multiple tries, especially if the other team has Malak in it. Getting Fear is just a little bit more challenging, but anything else, it can steamroll pretty confidently, and that's what's awesome about this team. So I'm going to showcase a bunch of teams here. So that was against Relkin, against the Basashan team. Next is going to be against GBA, Watt, Malak, and Hux, followed by a Hux First Order Officer and Sith Trooper, and then another team with Darth Revan. So there's a whole bunch of teams, and the strategy remains generally the same. So what's going to happen is that when Kylo does his big AoE, you can use, Malak will go through the first threshold, gain an immediate turn, and he can dispel the taunting tank on the enemy team. Now, if there are two tanks, if there's Malak and, let's say, Crew on the enemy team, you're going to want to use Malak's Dispel and Shock on the first tank, which is not Malak, so that he's not feared, and then Malak will gain a second threshold shortly thereafter and will be able to dispel the taunt on the opposing Malak. And I'll have an example of that coming up soon. There's one in this battle, but also a one with more traditional tank rather than Brood Alpha. So yeah, so this is what I use to climb every day, and I use a different variation for Rey, the Watt team. So Arena's been pretty good. Of course, there is a ton of RNG as usual, especially with these teams that you need your Malak to actually apply the shock, which doesn't happen all the time, and that's annoying. But yeah, other than that, so let me know what you guys are using, if this team works for you. Modding is not a huge issue, I've found. For specific teams, you might need to raise or lower your Thrawn speed just so it matches. So sometimes if my Darth Revan is feared, and Thrawn goes before Darth Revan takes his next turn, I'll usually want to swap turn meter, but I can't do it if Darth Revan's feared, so I'll usually try to lower Thrawn in that case, just a speed or two, or enough to make sure that Darth Revan gets his turn before Thrawn does. So there you have it. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're using. Thank you all for watching. Please be sure to subscribe so you're not missing anything on these crazy new counters we're seeing, and you can destroy all the whales and krakens in your arena. And I will see you all next time.